Over the past few weeks, we've been checking in with people working from home during the pandemic, but our next guest is doing things, a little differently. When the world started to shut down, Simu Liu was in Australia filming for the Marvel movie Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and now his Instagram bio reads actor, immigrant, temporary Australian. He joins me now from Sydney. Good morning, or actually good evening, whatever time it is for you, Simu.
We actually, we just say good day, mate.
There you go.
And leave it at that.
All right, so you're in Australia now. Production shut down, travel shut down. There you are. What are you doing with your time these days?
All right, look, Ben, it's a lot of working out, and by working out, I mean working out my thumbs, because I got an island to develop on Animal Crossing. All right, I owe this gentleman Tom Nook a lot of money. He's a raccoon, and I'm very indebted to him, but I'm very slowly paying off that debt while developing the island. So it's a very tedious process. It's a lot of work.
So
but,
your days are full.
Happy.
Your days are full and fulfilled. It's nice to see. I'm also seeing from your Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm seeing from your Instagram that on top of being ripped and talented and super successful, you can also sing. The rich get richer. Let's take a look.
Just a drop in the ocean, the change in the weather. I was praying that you and me might end up together. It's like wishing for the rain as I stare in the desert. But I'm holding you closer than most, 'cause you are my heaven.
Everything about you, man. Everything about you. I should hate you, but I don't. I like you very much. You're a sitcom star. You're a Marvel superstar. Could a music career be next?
You know, I was thinking of you when I was playing that song. You know, I was doing it to a camera, but I had to put a face to it. So I thought about Ben, and I was like, the words just kind of came out.
I've never been amused before. Can I be Rose to your Jack, or is that just too uncomfortable? Okay, let's move on.
Well, you know, I am starting to take up sketching.
Paint me like your French girls. Okay, let's move on. I want to turn now to a more serious subject. The pandemic has triggered an increase around the world of anti-Asian racism. You have always been vocal on this subject, even before the pandemic. You recently posted this. I want to read this to everybody. To everybody who has been yelled at, attacked, spat on, told to go back to where they came from, you belong right where you are. Keep on reporting and using those phones. We are in this fight together. Talk to me, Simu, about what you're hearing. What are you hearing that is making you post these things?
Right. So, you know, depending on what news source you look at, there are thousands of attacks that are happening on Asian people around the world. And in Canada, yes, even in Canada, but also in the States and in Australia, you know, I feel like people are generally on edge at this time. And it's certainly understandable that they feel angry and they feel like they have to attribute blame to people. But, you know, what's very dangerous and not helpful. I'm so sorry. I think I cut out for a second.
That's okay.
What's really dangerous and unhelpful is if you just generalize across an entire group of people and you assign blame without really thinking, without doing any sort of research, just on the basis of, you know, of fear and xenophobia, and really just saying, well, since you look like XYZ, you know, you must be this type of person. That we have a word for that. That's called racism. That's called prejudice. And you know, it's not what Canada is known for. And you know, especially this being Asian Pacific Heritage Month all around the world in May, you know, I thought it was a very important time to reach out to Asian people, not only in Canada, but everywhere. And just to let them know that they weren't alone, and that, you know, the point of these targeted attacks is to make us feel isolated and othered. And you know, what I just wanted to do is to make sure that people knew that they were loved and they belonged exactly where they were.
Simu, you are an incredible representative for your community, for Canadians at large, for superheroes. Can't wait to have you back on home soil where we can celebrate all your success. Take good care of yourself, and we'll be celebrating all your successes from here, man. All the best to you.
It's always good to see you.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.